Hello everybody and welcome back to War on the Sea. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and as always, we are continuing the fight to keep the Japanese out of the Guadalcanal region. And it got kind of exciting last episode, didn't it? Now if you guys remember, we have two carriers in the area. We have Enterprise and Hornet. We have Flyboys 1 and 2. And we may have accidentally run into the Yamato and sent it to the bottom of the ocean. So, yeah. We're having a good time out here. Now, one of the things you guys have been asking for a while, and I keep forgetting to do, is to give you guys a summary. First of all, let's take a look at what we're up against here. We have to maintain control of the ports that we started with, but we also have to take control of Guadalcanal and the Florida Islands, which we are currently working on Guadalcanal. Okay? We also have to build a rank 5 airfield on Guadalcanal, which is going to take forever. Okay? So that's our goals. Alright? Now, if we look at our repair, you can see these are the guys that we have repairing right now. We have Massachusetts, Columbia, O'Bannon, Nicholas, Cleveland, North Carolina, Juneau, Fletcher, and Alabama. All repairing. 7 days, 4 days, 7, 14, you get the picture. Okay, so we have lost quite a bit, but nowhere near as much as the enemy. Total tons sunk for us. We have lost the Gato, the Greenling, the Radford, the Atlanta, the Grouper, the Guardfish, and the Chevalier. Most of those are submarines, with the exception of obviously Radford, Atlanta, and Chevalier. Okay, we have lost a total of 21,358 tons. We have lost a total of 4 aircraft in this campaign. We have lost a total of 7 ships, and they will always be remembered as heroes. They will not die in vain. Now, let's look at what we've accomplished in the short amount of time that we've been going at it with the Japanese, shall we? Yeah, they've got a slightly bigger list, guys. Let's see. That's quite a substantial list, isn't it? Like, when you look at it, it just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and, yeah, it just keeps going. Like, it doesn't even want to keep up with me, so we're just going to keep going. So when you look at it like this, I feel like we have the edge here. And culminating with the Yamato 1942 configuration. 64,000 tons. So they have lost a total of 88 warships. A total tonnage sunk of 563,522 ships. Well, tons of ships sunk. That is a huge amount of sunk ships. I mean, good God. That 88 ships. There are countries out there that don't even have 88 ships. And we have sank 88 ships. That's why they're starting to throw the Yamato at us. Like, they got nothing left. They've got to be getting low on all their ships. We've taken out all their heavy cruisers, for God's sakes. Literally, all of their heavy cruisers are pretty much gone. We've taken out quite a few of their destroyers, especially all of their modern destroyers. Like, we have absolutely crippled the Japanese fleet. And we're starting to work on that Air Force, too. Now that we're getting closer and closer to some of the Air Force bases. We have shot down 5 aircraft for the Japanese. So yeah, with all of that being said, we did earn some points, but we're not going to spend them just yet. Now, if you guys remember, Power Group 2 is heading back to repair, rearm, I believe. Overall, I don't think they actually need repaired. I think they just need to rearm. So yeah, South Dakota has taken a little bit of damage at the funnel, but other than that, not that big a deal. So it's just going to be rearming. But we're going to get into this. And if you guys remember, we have a plane over here near our Flyboys 1. So we're going to take Enterprise. We're going to be launching aircraft Okay. We're going to put out our spotter plane. Okay, we cannot launch aircraft yet, so we're going to have to wait. There we go. Hornet is ready to launch, and the Enterprise should be as well. So let's go ahead and... Still can't launch. Okay, Hornet is already scouting. Enterprise. Now that we have you in the neighborhood, I feel like you're in actually a good spot. I know there's a submarine in the neighborhood, clearly. We can't launch aircraft yet, so let's just go ahead and speed up time. There we go. Enterprise is now officially ready to launch. We're going to go ahead and do the same thing with Enterprise, where we tell them to do their little patrol. And then we'll wait for these guys to once again be ready. Enterprise is ready, so we'll click on Enterprise again. We're going to launch aircraft. We're going to go with some Avengers. Instead of torpedoes, let's go with... depth charges, just in case we can find them. Go ahead and launch. And lay in a course. We don't know exactly where they're at, so we're just going to go out like this. Something like that. And that should give us an idea of where the enemy is. We also are going to use Hornet to do the same thing. We're going to launch aircraft, Avengers. We're also going to go with depth charges. And we will lay in a course basically out this direction. Alright, so let's speed up time. Now we also have these destroyers that are running away. And I just thought about this. So maybe we get a hold of the Enterprise. And we get some bombs or rocket planes and go take on a destroyer battalion. What do you think? Let's launch aircraft. Dauntless? Nope, sorry. It's the Avengers, isn't it? They give us the rockets. Yep, there's the rockets. Give them to me, baby. It's laying a course. Straight up to them. Alright. Speed up time. And we're going to go tactical view. And select all. Form up in a line ahead formation. Alright, enemy have been spotted. Let's go ahead and pause. And let's find the most modern... Okay, we've got 2 modern destroyers. And 1 older destroyer. That looks like a Minakaze or a Kamikaze. And so... we're going to take on both of the modern destroyers and then take what we have left. So we'll go with... let's deselect all. And then have these 4 form up. Form up. Why is it doing that? I don't like it. Okay. Okay, maybe if we go like this. There we go. Alright, so we'll have 4 different groups, or 2 different groups. One will have 5, one will have 4. This should be enough to take out 2 of these destroyers. Alright, so everybody with this, we want you to target this guy here. And attack. And then everybody with this group, I want you to target this guy here. And attack. Form up. Alright. And now target this guy. Attack. Alright. And now that we've got the orders laid in, let's go ahead and follow our guys in. It's gonna be glorious, folks. Obviously, we're gonna have to bleed off some speed and altitude. Because for the rockets, you kind of want to come in at a lower angle, hit the sides of the ships if you can. But don't you worry. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna do just fine. You can see both groups are ready. And here we go, initiating the attack run, folks. It's about to get real. And rockets away. Boom! Massive hits all along the front. One guy following us in. Attack run has been started on the others. Another successful strike. So we have 2 destroyers burning and heavily damaged, most likely. And I don't think we lost a single Avenger. We do have some hits, obviously. We have some hurt aircraft, but they're going to survive. They're going to get home. We're going to be able to repair them and get back out into the fight. So before we break contact, these guys are dead in the water. They are incapable of moving at this point. 6 knots. This guy seems to be moving a little bit better, but yeah, he's still moving pretty good. But this guy especially looks crippled. Like, this guy's done. Let's see what they got. Report moderate damage, moderate flooding on both of these. So they're actually not going to die. And then the heavy damage and heavy flooding on number 3. So yeah, like all 3 of these destroyers are going to be slowed down. And that's going to allow us to close the gap on them and finish them off. Let's go ahead and retreat. We should be able to leave any moment. Go ahead and leave. We've got these guys hurt really, really bad. We get another good airstrike against them, they're done. So, yeah. Enterprise, what you got for me? You've got no more Avengers, so we're going to have to wait for that. So let's just wait for these Avengers to get back. Okay. We've got 6 destroyers sent out. An entire convoy of destroyers. Alright, okay, these are our guys. Avengers, return to base. That's Wildcat. 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 Avenger, return to base. Ignore. Flyboys 1 has begun an encounter. That's not good. That's gotta be a submarine. Gotta be a submarine. Okay. So with that being said, we need to launch an aircraft. Dang it, we can't launch aircraft. All right. Enterprise is in danger here. All right. So, with everybody here, we need to change course. All right. Let's see if we can't spot the submarine, so that we have an idea of where we need to turn to. Looks like potentially something over there, but again, this is not easy to look for. But either way, we're just going to go ahead and change course harshly. I lied. It's right there. Do you see it? Okay. All right. Break at. Waller. Who else? It's definitely Waller. Waller is one of them. So, Enterprise, Wichita, New Orleans, form up. No, dadgummit. I did it again. Enterprise, Wichita, New Orleans. Who is this? That looks like Wichita or New Orleans. Okay, that's New Orleans. Montpelier. Dang it! Denver. So we need Strong and Waller to form up. So Strong, Waller, form up. You guys are going to go line abreast, and I'm going to try to point in the direction of this frickin' submarine that we know is right there. So he is, let's try to do this. Right there at roughly, what, 240 degrees? Yeah, about 240 degrees. So we need to navigate this direction. And then Enterprise, Wichita, New Orleans, Denver, and Montpelier. We need you guys to form up. And I need you guys to navigate away from the threat and pick up the speed. All right? So go ahead and start the simulation. We know he's right there. Unfortunately, we cannot launch planes from inside the attack that I know of. So we're going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. Okay, instead of using the navigation, let's just turn this guy back towards the left until we get, and we're going to speed up too. The good news is he seems to be launching out here away from our convoy, or our fire group. All right, now straighten this up. We have torpedoes that have been detected. Of course, we saw them. You can see the sub is actually crossing across our bow. And we've lost visual on him. He's roughly right here, I think. But just in case. Now let's go ahead and slow way down to 3 knots. See if we can't find him. The torpedoes were a swing and a miss by him, which is good. We were able to get out of the way of them. He is right here. He's literally right on top of us. I bet if we go underwater right now, we'd be able to see it. Like, he is directly off our bow. And there you have it. Target. We've got him on whatchamacallit. Let's go ahead, target, and attack. Or, we're going to keep him lit up with Waller here. Where'd he go? It's weird. We're not quite on top of him yet. Alright, there we have him. We've got him, boys. Alright, speed is currently 7 knots, so we're going to go faster than 7 knots, clearly. He's going to overtake us initially, but what we want is to come along the length of his ship. We are at full left rudder currently. And coming over top. Alright, let's go ahead and speed up just a little bit. Because we need to overtake. And go straight forward. So, let's go ahead and speed up to about 10 knots. Correct course just a little bit. And we want to wait until we get about here with the rear of the ship. But make sure he's not changing course. Alright, queue up the depth charges. Go with 3 depth charges. 5 seconds. We've lost contact, but it's fine because we know exactly where he's at. Alright. And... fire the depth charges. It's a little behind. This one looks really good, though. Yeah. That's gonna force him up for sure. It has to. Like, if he doesn't sink outright. It's gonna report critical flooding with heavy damage. He's gonna have no choice but to come up. So get ready with the guns. Let's go ahead and turn. Strong, go ahead and cease attack. Because our first attack was perfect on him. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and call it. He should be forced to surface real soon. Like, he's sinking like a rock. There's his ballast. He just blew his emergency ballast. So he will be coming up slowly. If he even has enough. He might not be able to come up. Like, he's significantly damaged. The whole back of his ship, or the whole back of the boat is blown up. Alright, so let's go ahead and have Waller once again slow down to 5 knots. Actually, we'll just go ahead and stop. And then Strong, you go ahead and stop as well. And get ready with the main weapons, the main armament. What do you want to call them? The guns. Man the guns and be ready. I didn't even look. Yeah, there is a layer too. So that's why we lost him once he dropped below a certain layer or a certain depth. But he'll be coming back shortly. Maybe try to ping him. See if we can pick him up that way. Nope. Come on, where's he at? Hey, we know he's over here. I'm surprised he hasn't been picked up yet. We came in a straight line, so he's back here somewheres. Let's speed up time. Alright, there we picked him up. He is literally right underneath us. Nah, he's behind us. So we're good. Let's go ahead and go back up. Target him. Get ready with the guns. They are firing at will. Same with this. Main guns. Fire at will. He should be coming up anytime. Hey, the dude blew his ballast. He's still not surfacing. He's currently at 50 feet and rising. All right, there he is. He's breaching the surface. Let's zoom in. Let's have Walter speed up. Increase speed to 5 knots and turn right rudder. Actually, increase speed to 10 knots. We don't want him to be right behind us. But it shouldn't matter. Strong should absolutely murder this man. Like he can't even fully surface. Like he's sinking. Oh, big hit. Huge secondary explosion. And down he goes, baby. Well done, fellas. Well done. All right. Let's go ahead and call it as that man slips below the surface. That is what you call anti-submarine warfare, folks. I'm getting pretty decent at that. Took me long enough, didn't it? How many times did I have to get sunk by a submarine before we figured out how to get rid of them? Okay, these guys are headed back, so just go ahead RTB. Do we have any more Avengers? Cannot launch aircraft for a while. So let's go ahead and speed up time. Flyboys 1 is in another encounter. Really? Is there a second sub in the area? I mean, clearly. Huh. Okay. Start and pause. Let's zoom back. Keep an eagle eye out, see if we can't spot the sub. Not spotting it this time. Yeah, I'm not seeing the sub. All right. So same basic premise. Enterprise, Wichita, New Orleans, Denver, and Montpelier. I need you guys to form up. And I need you guys to navigate hard this direction. Waller and Strong. Waller and Strong. Need you guys to navigate out this direction for now. At least until we know what we're up against. To be real honest. Oh, crap. There we go. Let's look at this. Once again, break formation. Wow, how did I not notice? Okay, so we want to steer this thing ourselves. So let's go ahead and navigate. Speed all the way up so you clear your own friendly ship here. Okay, we have dodged for now. I'm going to have to take control of my guys here. Alright, pause. This guy's safe. I need to look at my carrier, obviously. I hate to say it, but you're probably going to take a torp here. And there's nothing I can do about it. You are definitely taking torpedoes for our carrier right now. Speed up. One hit. We're going to take a second hit and a third hit. We're going to lose the New Orleans. But honestly, losing the New Orleans or losing the Enterprise, I'll take that trade. Oh no, it slipped through. Enterprise. We need you to immediately take evasive action. Turn. You are in the process of turning. Okay. Turn harder. Why are you turning back into the torpedo, you dummy? Negative, Enterprise. Thank you. Alright, now we need to go back here. Zoom out and see if we can't see this freaking sub. Can't. Alright, let's go ahead, drop our destroyer down to like 4 knots. Let's get them back to standard. I've got to assume that New Orleans is toast. Come on, slow down there, Waller. Ah, New Orleans has picked up a heavy list. She's taking on a lot of water. We might be able to salvage it though. It hasn't sunk outright yet. Okay, we've got Waller slowed down now, so let's go ahead and increase speed to 4 knots. Strong. Let's brake you. And navigate you out this direction. Also at low speeds. Go back out and check on our New Orleans here. Enterprise. Navigate out this direction. Man, New Orleans didn't even get to fight. Come on, baby. You gotta survive. Got a lot of damage, man. Good news is it appears that New Orleans may just survive this. Took 3 Japanese torpedoes. What a trooper, man. What an absolute trooper. Unfortunately, in the chaos, I don't think we're going to be able to find this submarine. They're working on putting the fires out. We've almost got this engineering section fixed. One more fire, and then the rest is just flooding. We're going to have to release the New Orleans to go back to port to get repaired. But again, as bad as that is, it's better the New Orleans than our carrier. So, New Orleans, you're a hero. You will be remembered as such. But unfortunately, just not quite able to find these freaking guys. So we're going to go ahead and retreat. Still got heavy damage and heavy flooding on New Orleans. New Orleans, we're going to go ahead and release you. Okay, split group. New Orleans course. Head back to port. You served well, New Orleans. All right. Enterprise is ready to launch. So let's go ahead and do that again. Launch aircraft. We have some Avengers, so we're going to take them. Take our rocket planes and head back up here towards this navigate them. Wait, nope. Cancel. Navigate the rocket planes straight up to here. Hornet, I need you to do the same. Launch aircraft. You can't launch aircraft for 0.6 hours. Okay. Got another enemy aircraft spotted. Navigate over here. Flyboys, apparently we've got to begin this encounter. Let's go ahead and turn on our radars. Looks like strafing just fighters at the moment. Okay. Good to know. Get everybody's radar on. What are you doing, Enterprise? Okay, select all. Form up. Okay, Okay, and navigate straight ahead. This should stop the confusion that is what my carrier is doing at the moment. This is a substantial amount of AA. Like, if these fighters are coming in, I have a feeling that they're going to have a real bad time. Let's go ahead and look at target. Binos. They're coming in low. Secondaries on the carrier are going off with the AA as well. They are strafing my ships. For the most part, they chose to strafe my cruisers, which can easily hold that. We did take 2 of them down. So at least we got that going for us. See if they're actually retreating or if they're going to come back for another pass. Everybody should fall back in line. Apparently we still can't do our time compression. There we go. Alright, they don't appear to want any more, so we'll go ahead and confirm. Minor damage to 3 of our cruisers. Actually, minor damage to Enterprise? Really? Huh. Okay, well, a little bit of damage then, but shouldn't be anything major. That's generally how that works. It's minor, right? Okay, New Orleans is headed back. We've got Flyboys and 1 and 2 right here. Let's see if we can't use Enterprise and can't launch aircraft. Okay, I feel like we need to get moving. So let's go ahead and set a new course out this direction. So, like, do something like this. Okay. And with Hornet, we want to do something similar, except we're going to come further south and do something like this. Okay. We're going to find... I think they've got a carrier out here somewhere. But we also have Avengers here, so we're going to go ahead and go tactical. Start. There's our targets. So we're going to go ahead and navigate back towards this direction. Same thing for you. Navigate back towards this direction. these guys. Again, we want to target the most modern stuff. So, like, the lead ships are definitely going to be targeted. We've got 3 different divisions here. So, we're going to go with it. All of these look pretty modern. Like, all of these destroyers do. So we're going to pick 3 of the fronts to go for. So, this Avenger group, I need you to target this guy and attack. This Avenger group, target this guy and attack. And this Avenger group, target this guy and attack. Alright, let's go ahead and unpause. See these beautiful planes doing their thing. See these guys starting to split up. They don't want to receive what they're about to receive, but this Christmas gift is coming early. There's a good chance that we lose a couple planes in this as well. Go, fellas. They should be engaging their AA guns anytime. They've already been shooting flak. There's the AA guns. We have lost 1 man. Rockets away. That is a successful hit. We lost another aircraft. And another successful strike. We hit all 3 targets, but we also lost a lot of aircraft here. We lost a lot of aircraft. Report. Critical damage, critical flooding on target number 1. Critical damage, heavy flooding on target number 2. Critical damage, heavy flooding on target number 3. We may have three kills here. Come on, baby. 3 kills. That's what I'm talking about. We lost a lot of guys, but to take out 3 of their modern destroyers as well is huge. Go ahead and speed up time. We lost a lot of planes. We sent 12 planes in, we lost 10 of them. But we took out 3 of their destroyers. Okay, so we're going to have those guys RTB. So we are pretty much out of Avengers on the Enterprise. We're going to have to be using our bombers instead. Hornets, how are your Avengers doing? Are you capable of launching aircraft yet? Yes, you are. You still have some Avengers. So let's go ahead and launch with rocket planes. Once again. Head up here. Speed up time. Enterprise, go ahead and launch your Launch your spotter for me. Thank you. Do the same over here. Well, we can't because we just launched on Hornet. So Enterprise is ready to launch aircraft again. Let's do something different. Let's launch some of our Wildcats and see if we can't go find them that way. Navigate. All right. Enterprise is ready to launch again. Wait a second. These are Wildcats. Did I not? Oh my god! I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Turn and run. Why did I do that? I thought that we did a thing with the Hornet, launch your aircraft, Avengers, rocket planes, done. Navigate out to here. And go tactical. Well, that was almost a disaster. Alright, we've got them spotted just off the front of the ships, or front of the planes. This should be pretty easy. We're going to have group number 1 attack target number 2. Group number 2 attack target number 1. And group number 3 attack target number 3. Alright. Alright, let's see what we got, folks. Gotta bleed off speed and altitude first. Anybody this time, I don't think. It was probably dumb attacking the guys at the front of the convoy in the last one, so I'll take the losses on me. That was probably just a dumb idea. Should have just attacked the rear guys. Maybe we would have survived, but 6 destroyers, that was a lot of AA to fly into. Alright, starting our attack run. You can see them on the horizon. See our rockets right up underneath our wingtips. Our tail gunner. Or would that be considered a dorsal gunner? I guess that would probably be a dorsal gunner, right? But either way, these destroyers, after they've just watched what happened to their comrades, they're about to have a real bad time. Especially knowing that all 4, or each one of these groups, if they get a successful attack, can and most likely will sink the enemy destroyer. But we've already seen it from our guys' side. Let's go ahead and jump on board one of the destroyers. Shall we? Just a normal day, nothing going on. You just lost 3 ships. You probably got a whole bunch of survivors on board that you scooped up out of the water. You think that you're safe. You're going to get some vengeance, and on the horizon, you see another wave, knowing that this one is meant for you. This is a bad time all the way around, folks. AA guns have opened up. Rockets are going to be away shortly. Rockets away, rockets away. Absolutely devastating strike on the shore. The sound of those rockets as well, which is fantastic. And we have a successful triple strike once again. We have yet to lose a single bomber in this attack, which is awesome. Nope, I say that as we lose a plane. We lost one plane this time. Come on, guys, get out of there. We don't want to lose any more. Look at that carnage that we just caused back there. Alright, looks like we're going to lose one plane, but did we do enough damage to sink all three of them? We've got heavy damage and heavy flooding on one. We've got critical damage, critical flooding on the other, and moderate damage, heavy flooding on the third. So we've got at least one of them that's going to die. The other two, possible. You can see it's a bad day all the way around for these guys. All right, one ship down. And this guy, I'm sure, is going down shortly, too, because he's completely dead in the water. This guy's just leaving his team, or leaving his compatriots behind. I don't know. Maybe we won't get. We got one of them for sure. This guy appears to be getting it under control, but number one is still iffy. But we're gonna go ahead and leave and call it. We need to come back and finish off the other two. And considering how close they are, let's go ahead and return to base. That's a float plane near New Orleans. So, New Orleans, I need you to go ahead and launch your scout plane. Okay. Hornet. Can you launch aircraft yet? No, you can't. You got 1.2 hours. Okay. This is our Wildcat has encountered the two destroyers. Flyboys 2 is encountered. This is not preferable, but this is why we have escorts. Alright, so we know roughly their location is back here. So, Hornet, I need you to take the two destroyers. So, Botch, Hornet, and I think it'd be Beale, right? Let's go ahead and start. Let's look at Beale. Yep, that is our other destroyer. So, Botch, Hornet, and Beale. I need you guys to form up. And then Amsterdam, Santa Fe, Astoria, and Brooklyn. Form up. Okay, I need you guys to turn back. And then Botch, Hornet, and Beale, I need you guys to navigate away. Full throttle, please. Alright, let's look at Amsterdam. Alright, also, let's go ahead and turn on everybody's radar. Even those that we're not anticipating being in a fight. Okay. We've got fire already happening against the 2 destroyers. Oh my god. See, this is the problem. Slow way down, please. It's probably too late, but it looks like we're gonna have a collision with the freaking, and this is a big collision. This is a big collision. We are full reverse. And there it is. The collision has occurred. Oh dear God. This is a mess. It's all a mess. My entire plan has just fell apart on its face. This is going to be a nasty collision too. Got a destroyer crashing into a cruiser crashing into a frickin' carrier. Like, it's all bad. All bad. Let's look at the damage control. We have some damage to the bow, but honestly, it's not that bad. We got significant damage to the bow of our destroyer. But we should be able to repair it. And how about our cruiser? We got some pretty nasty damage there, but also should be able to repair it. Hoping these guys turn to avoid one another here. Appears like it's gonna be a thing. How's our carrier looking for damage? Carrier's got a little bit of damage, but again, should be able to fix it pretty easily. Good lord. I do know how to screw stuff up, I'll give it me that. What are you doing? You want to not, like, turn around and come back and hit our guy again? Let me just double check and make sure these guys are formed up. Amsterdam, Santa Fe, Astoria, and Brooklyn also form up. Alright, Hornet. What we got? You got your escorts? think we've... Oh my god, are we gonna have another freaking collision? Heck, gummit, Brooklyn! Dude, this is gonna be a nasty collision too. 'Cause they hit hard. Oh, these formations, so annoying. Okay. Well, Amsterdam, Santa Fe, Astoria, Brooklyn, form up. Actually, we want you guys line ahead. Form up. Santa Fe, what's your damage con looking like? Got some flooding, got some pretty nasty damage all around the side of the ship, but you should survive, you'll be fine. More of an annoyance than anything. This was an ugly freaking disembark, or what are you going to call it? Change of formation, that's for sure. Wildcat. Navigate back up here for me. And do so with haste. I need to see what I'm up against. I know it's the two destroyers, but I need to see where they're at. Go ahead, speed up time. Got the plane coming over to the top. It appears that we may have lost them. Unfortunate. They get away for now. Okay, Hornet. Launch aircraft? You can't. Okay. Flyboys 1 has been engaged by another submarine, I'm assuming. What is the point of having these freaking scouts if they're not going to spot a dang sub? Like, seriously. Enterprise. Launch aircraft. Of course, it's too late to launch aircraft. Begin. It's nighttime, so I can't even see. So we're going to take the entire formation and turn hard away. There's no way I'm going to be able to see anything. So we'll just go ahead and start this. Can't see crap. Just hoping for the best at this point. Torpedoes launched off the bow. Pause. Okay, Waller. I need you, or Enterprise and everybody else to form up. Circular formation. Navigate over here. As fast as possible. Waller and Strong. Need you guys to form up. Oh my god, why is this a thing? Like, did I not just click on Enterprise and have Wichita, Denver, and Montpelier form up in a circle formation? Come on. Quit playing with me, game. And then Waller and Strong. Need you guys to form up in a line abreast. Form up. Speed up. Torpedoes are in the water, bearing 025. I can't really see to try to dodge, so I'm kind of hoping for the best at this point. Looks like we're going to take one on the bow. And I love that they always detonate. Japanese torpedoes always detonate. Enterprise, how you looking? Sweet mother of God. I want you to go. Brake formation. Speed up. Go full left rudder. All right, I think we're good. It's going to miss just behind us, it looks like. Okay. Now, Enterprise, Wichita, Denver, Montpelier. Navigate out here. Weller, what's your damage control situation looking like? Severe damage, moderate damage, and heavy flooding to the bow. We're going to be able to get some of that under control, but a lot of it's going to be broken. But let's go ahead and slow you down. We want you to maintain your course. See if we can't pick this thing back up. Strong, where are you at? Brake, navigate over this direction. We have picked up the sub. All right. Brake that. Come straight ahead. As fast as you can. Waller should be able to keep them lit up. Is there a layer? No layer, so we should have no trouble keeping this guy lit up. Okay, navigate again out this direction. We are closing fast. Let's go ahead and target the man. Currently doing 7 knots. you doing, Strong? Alright, I need you to go ahead and slow down. Oh, you really goobered this one, didn't you there, dummy? Came in too hot and heavy. Completely overshot him. Alright, well, in that case, let's go ahead and speed up. Strong is in reverse. Okay, Strong is starting to reverse. Let's go ahead and start moving forward. Set speed to 10 knots. Definitely not the best at this game, that's for sure. And a lot of people have been asking me if this was on easy. No, this is on normal. I don't play on easy on any games. At this point, I feel like Waller would have the better chance of actually engaging this sub. And we'll use Strong for just sailing alongside. Of course, I say that as Strong is actually like getting kind of perfect here. Trying to control two ships at the same time and close in on this guy. It's kind of a pain in the neck, not gonna lie. we've got strong here. Go ahead and change his rudder. We're at 10 knots closing. I don't know if we can see him yet. Not quite. Should be coming up pretty soon. Gonna make small fine-tuned adjustments here to our course to try to catch him up. Go ahead and increase to 12 knots. We're on a pretty solid course for where we want to be. We're not letting this guy get away again. Guarantee that this is the same guy that was hitting us the last time. He's at 262 feet. If he goes much lower, he's going to burst. So, yeah, we're going to come right over to the top of his ship. See, he's at 7 knots. He knows we're directly above him at this point, like we are right on top of him. All right, we've got a good course. We are basically sailing in a perfect line with him. We want to wait until the perfect opportunity. Let's get our depth charges ready. We're going to drop 3. We're veering off course. Let's slow down. You can see we're not quite over top of him anymore. But we're correcting. All right, speed back up. It's about as good an intercept as we can get here. And again, we want to wait till the back of our ship is roughly over the center. Looks like he's diving deeper. We've just lost contact as he goes under our ship. And let's go ahead and attack. Let's wait a little bit longer. Give it a little left rudder here. There we go. Because it's going to take some time for these to drop, so we want to get up to, like, right in here before we start dropping again. All right, and drop. Depth charges away. this one looks pretty good if it would just blow up. There we go. That was definitely a hit at the back. Let's see what we've got. Moderate damage, moderate flooding. Is that going to be enough to have him blow his ballast? We'll see. Walter. Navigate up this way, please. And reduce speed. Five knots. Strong. You're already at 5 knots. It's hard to tell, but he hasn't blown his ballast yet. He's definitely taken damage, we know that. His screws are completely stopped. There's the ballast. He's coming up, boys. He's coming up. Alright, let's go ahead and hit it while we're waiting for him to come up. Alright. He's about to breach. Alright. Main guns firing at will. Walter firing at will as well. You can see him coming up just behind us. There, we got a good hit. Another good hit. He's not going to be long for this world. He should be going down any time. And down he goes. All right, guys. Well, I think that's going to do it for this episode, folks. I hope you've enjoyed. It's been a fun one. It's been a lot less necessarily exciting than, you know, going up against Yamato, obviously. But our carriers are under attack. We're having to defend against subs. We can't spot them until they start launching torps at us for some reason, even though we've got spotter planes up. But, you know, it is what it is. We take them as we go. Let's double check before we take off. Are we capable of... yeah, we still don't have engineering or fuel, so we can't do anything with this. I thought that we would have this by now. Like, we've been over here trying to take it for a while. I'm not sure exactly what we got to do, if we got to keep delivering troops to it or what. If you guys know the answer, please let me know down in the comments below. We'll try to figure something out here. But anyway, if you like what I'm doing, punch the like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you in the next video.